Hi, this is Johnny Shannon. I do remote sensing at Geospatial Insight, and I just can't stay away from this NDVI model. So, if you remember last time, we added port inputs to make this model portable and usable with any input dataset, and we could also add it to the ribbon here on the My Models toolbar. What I want to do this time is add a little bit more automation and being able to automatically create an output file name. Now, let's get rid of this so we can see this a little bit more clearly. So the way we can do that is just ask the user for an output directory, and then we can use the available information to create an output file name for them. So the first thing we want to do is to have a directory input. There we go. And let's open that up, double clicking on it. And yeah, that'll do for an output directory here. And then if we right hand click and run just this, that's the output from it. So there we go. All so far so good. Now we want to use the raster input file name to create the output file name. Now I like to have a file input here because that enables me to test the model rather than running it each time. And so let's put our input dataset in there and check that. Okay, and we want to get the base name for that file. And so we use the get base name operator. You'll see that all the operators I'm using here are in my recent folder because I've run through this a couple of times before letting you guys in on the secrets. That true there means that we want to remove the extension. So we'll be getting rid of the .img and we'll just be getting the base name. If we run like just this, there we go. And so there's the base name. Okay, we can put those two together with a concatenate operator, the cat operator. And so let's hook the directory input up to there. Okay, good. We've got a red connector there. That means something bad is going on. And the something bad in this case is that the data type isn't accepted by the cat operator. It needs a string. The data coming out of here isn't a string, so we have to use the toString operator to convert the data coming out of that to a string. Let's run that just to check. There we go. And now when we hook that up, there we go. That looks good. And we hook that up there. That's good. And now with update 2 of this version of Imagine, we can right-hand click on this cat operator to add in another input. No need to have loads of cat operators floating around like it used to be. And we can do an underscore ndvi.img. And then if we run that cat operator, there's our output file name. Let's just zoom in a little bit. So we've got the directory that we selected, the base name of our input file name, and underscore ndvi.img. Great. Okay, that's all looking good. Now there's a couple of things we want to do now. We want to disconnect our output file name port input there, and we want to hook that up to the file name in. We want to get rid of that file input operator. Our testing is complete and we can hook that directly up to the raster input operator. And then on the directory input, we want to expose the input port. So we go to properties, click on show, and now we can hook up that port input there. I can double click there and say output directory now and enter the desired output directory just to give the user a little bit of help. Okay, now I can go down to the properties box and clear anything I don't want to have as default. We just keep the bands as default there. And then I can save this as a new model. And we'll call that 4B. Notice my fantastic naming scheme there. And now, if we go to the Spatial Modeler tab and click on Run, we can see that instead of a output file name, we're asked for an output directory. And I want to change something there, actually. I want it to be just the directory there. And so if I click on the port there, I don't want it to be an Imagine file. I just want it to be an Imagine directory that they can select there. and click OK there, save that again, and click on Run again, and there we go, that's a little bit neater. And now you can select the output directory, and the output file name will be automatically generated into that output directory. Hope that's useful. There might be a little bit of extra work we can do on this model, so look out for a little snippet sometime soon. But in the meantime, come back in another couple of months for the next newsletter top tip. In the meantime, cheers for now.